Hello and welcome back to, hey, resume flight. Minmus. Welcome back to Minmus. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cool? Whoa. Hey. Out of focus, in focus. What kind of weird myopia would that be? So here's Minmus, and I have successfully finished researching. We did highlands, we did poles, we did all of the major flats, and then I tried to find a minor flat, or just a flat, and I found what apparently is the second smallest one I could have landed in, which was a lot of fun, but check this out. Oh man, it's just like black and white when it first came out. Oh! Whoa! There's a worm crawling on that apple. Oh wait, no. It's just this guy. I can't remember his name. There we go. Dilming Kerman. That is an ancient Chinese surname? I don't know. Either way, we are done. I'm going to send this guy home, and then we're going to bring everybody else home via the moon and whatnot. So let's go ahead and figure that out. It was, nothing too terribly special happened, so you didn't miss out or anything else like that. Let's go ahead and, very quickly, as you can see, we have all 5 of these guys lined up, and off we go. Cool stuff. We can immediately point... Whoa, okay, I forgot how to use a joystick. Hold on. Stand by! I got this. Alright, let's just do this number, and then we will point roughly 45 degrees due east. Okay. Whoa, there we go. Cool deal. There's times where I kind of debate whether or not I should be using the joystick for Kerbal Space Program, and then I remember, holy crap, it's interesting trying to balance like hilarity with practicality, and I gotta say I definitely enjoy the somewhat increased difficulty of trying to manage things with a stick as opposed to just keyboard controls that are very concrete. But again, I like the fine-tuning. However, the control in these landers is absolutely, completely bonkers nuts. And it's a lot of fun just because, yeah, this ship in particular controls very well. So even whenever I try to fine-tune, it does massive changes. And that's kind of fun. As you can see, there are lines of junk all over the place in this system now. We got everybody else is returning home. There's the last 3 I did. There's the first 2 that we caught on film, and they're very quickly approaching the moon here in about a day. That doesn't seem very quick, but it is. Let me tell you, it's going to be before we hit Minmus escape here. So I am going to go ahead and set an alarm for the SOI change. It's going to be a minute from now. And yeah, let's go ahead and just zoom over to this guy. Jump to ship. And all we're doing here is making sure he doesn't crash into the moon, so don't get too excited. We're going to adjust our flight plan as is necessary, and then go from there. Actually, let's see if we can't... I want to see if maybe if we turn on SAS, and then go to anti-normal, which I think is the right one. I can never remember. And then if we go up a little bit, that's down. Okay. I can never remember which way is which. I think a lot of it has to do with which way you approach things. There we go. Looks like we are absolutely going to intersect the moon right there whenever we do that. So we'll have to fix that just a little bit. Let's try to go radial. I think that's the one we want. That's going to go out a little bit. Oh yeah, look at that. It's shrinking that. That is doing exactly what we wanted it to do. Wunderbar. Wunderbar even. Alright, let's go ahead and... Okay, maybe that's a little much. Alright, let's go anti-radial. Alright. Oh, we ran out of fuel just now. Cool stuff. Alright, well, let's go ahead and refill everything. Hopefully this doesn't take an age and a half. Oh, hey, engines are still on. Hey, can we... No, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me right now. I don't need this. Let's shut down engine. Okay. Cool. Well, I'm having a little bit of an interface issue again. So, give me just a second. Let's see if I can fix this without too much trouble here. Okay, we're going to control panel for my stick. Yes, Z-axis is up for some reason. Every now and then it likes to do that. Let's see if I can do this while still in the game. We are disconnecting joystick and throttle now. And then reconnecting. And then we need to load the KSP profile. I know, this is like super exciting. I fully understand your interest and thrill here. There we go. Thrust went down. Everything appears to work. Let's go activate engine. Alright. It is not firing randomly. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to have happen. Alright, let's go in. Okay. And we're waiting for this to fill. In the meantime, I was thinking about this because it's like, how many episodes of setup was there for the station? I really can't remember now. It was like, I guess 6 or 7. And now the actual payout is significantly less than that. We're pretty much already done with everything that we set up for. And yeah, I mean, the output is going to be great. It's going to be hundreds and hundreds of science bits for us to consume in our little sciencey shop. But, you know, I figure it's kind of like real NASA, right? Like real life space travel, you've got hundreds of engineers and scientists and mathematicians and everyone else are all working on one project that's like, just kind of get a little close to the moon and then come back and stay alive. And then, you know, they do it and it's like, yay! All those years and years of prep for this, you know, I don't know, 4-day mission, something like that. Still, it's kind of interesting. And it's one of those thoughts that gets to me a lot just because it sort of pertains to like what I like to do also in my spare time, aside from, you know, play way too many video games. And that's like, you know, do art stuff and whatnot. You have all of this build up and all of this procedure and process and then the cleanup afterwards and all of that fun. And then you do it so you have this thing you can look at on your wall, which you might admire for a little bit of time and then kind of forget that it's even there sometimes in a more depressing fashion. This is going to be a little uneven. I expected this, so I'm not particularly surprised. I just hope it doesn't completely screw up our ability to fly well. But we should be relatively okay. I'm going to do this, and we're just going to monitor the happenings here. Okay. And I think what we might want to do is switch to our other ship that's coming in within the next few hours here. Minmus Station Lander. Minmus Station Ship. Yeah, let's go jump to this ship really quick. And then what I want to do here is just sort of course correct a little bit like I just did there. And see what happens. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Let's jump to this ship. Station Ship Lander. There we go. Okay, okay. Now I see what's going on here. Huh. Interesting. We no longer seem to be intercepting the moon. This could be a problem. Let's go ahead and set as target. Yes, we are no longer intercepting the moon. Peculiar. Very peculiar. Alright, let's go ahead and try to fix this really quick. Whoa, easy there, easy. Okay. Go this way, go this way, go this way. There we go. Hey, you know what? That'd be perfect. Let's stick with that. Alright. We only need 95 meters per second. So hopefully we can do that without too much fuss. Okay. We're just going to let it do its thing here. And wait for it. Whoa. Okay. There we go. We've got intercept. And oh, fancy. Just swings around at all these crazy angles. There we go. Close enough. Close enough, close enough, close enough. Alright. And it's doing this thing again. I don't know what's up with that weird buggy bit. Okay, so this is... We're going to add SOI change. We're going to delete that one, add SOI change alarm, add, and then jump to ship. That's going to extend the number of days it's going to take to actually get to that SOI change pretty considerably, but no big deal. Alright, let's go ahead and speed up time here. Okay. Things are moving very slowly right now. Everything's kind of just drifting about wherever they need to be. I don't know what's making this crazy arc right here. That kind of scares me. I should probably be paying attention. But, you know, I don't know what it could be. So, whatevs. Oh, I know what it is. It's that other lander that's leaving Minmus right now for the SOI change, so we're good. Okay, you're slowing down awfully early, it seems. Okay. And we will delete on close. Does that mean it's only a minute? No, that's an hour. Bizarre. That seems to have stopped really early. Okay. Let's go ahead and just keep moving this along. Okay, and there is SOI change. Okay. This is just about what we want to have happen here. So, except for the whole going through the moon bit. So that's why we wanted to stop. We're going to point towards prograde. And we're going to, actually, you know what? I wonder if we can just pull one of these maneuvers and try to actually hit short of the moon, basically. I don't know if that's actually possible or not. Okay. Or if it's going to use up like what little fuel we have remaining that we're going to need in order to actually get to Kerbin here. Periapsis is growing. Apoapsis is shrinking. Not the worst thing that could happen. Okay. I don't know if this is a good idea. I should probably actually... Let's go ahead and... Quick save. Okay. Suddenly this feels like a very bad idea, to be honest. I don't know what I'm doing. Interesting. Okay, we are now going to just keep doing this thing. Oh. Let's go prograde. Switch that. Okay. Yeah, that just wrapped us around, didn't it? We can't really leave the way I thought we might. Alright, let's see. What if we just go straight up? What happens? I'm kind of curious. Screw it. Aha! There we go. That's more or less what we want, right? Okay. Periapsis is shrinking. This is good. Not exactly as fuel efficient as I had wanted, so whenever we do this in the future with other ships, it will be significantly different in how we decide to manage that. Okay, we're at full thrust right now. And hopefully, at the very least, we can get to where we can aero brake, and that will work. They might be stuck in space for a little while, but, you know, worse things have happened to these poor Kerbals. Alright. And we still got plenty of fuel, for what it's worth. And we're getting closer and closer to that magic 70 number. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably doing this all kinds of wrong, aren't I? Oh boy. Okay. Tell you what, let's try that again. We're gonna zoom this around a little bit and try to not do goofy stuff. There we go. No more thrusters, thank you. All right, and then hit prograde, and there we go. Let's see how this actually works out now. If we can get about the same effect that we did just a second ago with much less fuel loss, I will be happy. There we go. Okay, 30. We're not going to worry about that completely ridiculous angle. That's not going to matter as much. Okay, cool. So we're going to survive, and that'll be real good. And then, yeah, we should intercept right about there. So go ahead and add a SOI for kill warp only, no message. Message only, no affected warp. Okay. So we'll go ahead and do that because we'll have time. Let's go ahead and just do like that. That is 4 hours from now. Okay, not too bad. Let's jump to this ship because it's 30 minutes out. Okay. Let's make sure you're not on some kind of ridiculous course here. Nope. Looks good so far. Oh. Okay, no, that's not what I want to do. I want to actually speed up, not fire my thrusters all over the place. Okay. That wasn't suggestive at all, was it? Okay, let's see. What are we doing here? Why is it Minmus escape? Is it still delete on close? Okay, thank you. That's what was going on there. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm going to take a sip of my coffee and then we're going to plot out how we're going to get to the moon from here. Okay. And let's do, yeah, add maneuver right there. That's fine. Moon, set as target. And I'm thinking all of this convoying and everything else, while I probably won't build a station that big again, it's going to be absurdly handy in the missions to come as I figure out how I'm going to adapt my methodology here. Okay, that's not going to work. Let's try... I'm just trying to make sure that we're not affected by Minmus in any particular way. Okay. That's actually slingshotting us pretty well. Not the greatest outcome. There we go. That's what I want. Cool. 4 million. I'll take it. It is 4 million, right? Yeah, I could read numbers pretty quickly. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and thrusters up. Get our speed down and adjust it exactly where we want to go. And... wait for it. Here it comes. Alright, thrusters down a little bit. Oh, did we just run out of gas? We did. Alright, 1 second. Stand by. I'll do this again. This will be real fun. I know, I know. Let's do, N. Okay, cool. So we're just waiting for this to happen again. And this will probably be a common occurrence. In between videos, I'll try to get a few more of these steps out of the way, and then we'll actually see people coming home in the next video, that kind of a deal. But we still got like 4 minutes left. It's no big deal. I'll try to come up with something to say. Elite Dangerous is fun. Oh man, that game. I saw like the IGN review and everything, and they kind of gave it a not glaring review, but it was sort of like, hey, don't play this game if you're like really don't like repetitive nonsense. And you know what? I fucking love repetitive nonsense. It's like my favorite thing to do in a game. Are you kidding me? So it works for me really, really well. I like doing trade routes. I like killing things at random, all that fun stuff. It'd be kind of interesting if I don't know how ambitious Kerbal Space Program as an institution could be. I don't know if it's the next Minecraft, but imagine if it was, and it just went through like the atomic bomb of development processes over time like Minecraft did, and they just added more and more ridiculous stuff. Like, I remember when Minecraft was just dig, build a castle. Done. That's it. There was no wool. There was no, like, redstone. There was no pulleys or pushies or livers or whatever you want to call them. None of that existed for, like, the longest time. And it was really bizarre whenever you start seeing, like, these huge mechas and stuff that are being made. Just out of pieces available in Minecraft. And I like it. I think, you know, it is the modern day Legos, the modern day virtual Legos. Like, basically, pay $20 and you get infinite Legos forever. And Microsoft bought it, so, you know, I don't really have an opinion one way or another about how I feel about that. But I will say it'll be interesting to see where it goes from here. Let's go ahead and try this out. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's get rid of that. And then, oh, I see why it does that, because I have it set on target, and then I get rid of its raison d'etat, and cause problems. Okay, curb and periapsis. Let's go ahead and get that as low as it will go. There we go. That's about as low as it will go. Alright, I will take it. Alrighty, let's go ahead and add SOI change, add alarm, and jump to ship. Cool stuff. So yeah, this is very kind of the reverse convoy situation going on here. So this is, we're going to watch this Corbin Dallas multipass. Yeah, dang, that didn't really turn out the way I thought it would, but you know, I guess that's the way it works. Let's go ahead and warp through this segment here. Make sure our periapsis doesn't alter considerably in this process. Okay. Yeah, it basically, instead of going back out here, what we're doing by getting so close to the moon and kind of drafting or reverse drafting off of it is getting rid of the need for that one circularization burn, which would actually use up quite a bit of fuel. So it is handy. It is very handy. Alright, and delete on close. Cool, thank you. And now we are going to go ahead and... do we want to do it on periapsis or apsoapsis? How different are they is the big question. Here, let's go retrograde. Let's go retrograde. There we go. And cross your fingers, basically. Let's see what happens. We just need enough to be able to barely kiss the atmosphere, and then we can let it slow down on its own. That's the divine hope here. Okay, otherwise we're going to play how quickly can we hit the buttons in tandem so that we can distribute fuel enough to get just a little bit of thrust. And, you know, that's a real fun game and all, but no thanks. Okay, let's go ahead and cross your fingers, hold your breath, do whatever it is you do, wish on a star, kiss a leprechaun. I'm trying to be culturally inclusive here, so don't mind me. Okay, and... Okay! Ooh, ooh, that's a little chancy there. And I ain't talking about the Pokemon. Alright, let's go ahead and we are going to add a timer for periapsis. Periapsis, and we're going to say, give me 30 minutes. 30 minutes to process my doom. And then, yeah, we can figure it out from there. Cool, okay. So, we will jump to this ship. And, yeah, so... I'll go ahead and, you know what, we might just pick up right where we leave off on this video since we've already got everything kind of mid-process here. So let's plan for that. Let's go ahead and we're going to watch and see if this actually survives, which will be really fun. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. Either way, this has been Cardboard Decoy playing Kerbal Space Program. If you enjoy this, if you have enjoyed this, please do like, comment, and subscribe. And then I will see you next time. Have fun.